going to sing to us. And I got to ask him a question. He doesn't have his banjo. Anybody got one? So, Aubrey?
Yes, Pete.
You're sitting next to your pal, right? And I'm going to ask you, right? One day, not today, to come in, and I know you do a hell of a job. Come in and entertain us. Is it? Well, look, say I do, or I don't. Because I want them to see you say that, because I'm going to hold you accountable.
I'm with you. Absolutely.
Will you do it? Everybody buy into that? You're obligated now. I know you are. You are good. Okay. So, Rick, come on up here. You know, 25 years is a very long time in the eyes of some, especially if you're 20 years old, I guess, or 25. And I've had the privilege of working, Rick, over those 25 years. And some of you may know this and some of you may not, but we do some pretty complex things, make some pretty significant investments, and make some very significant financial evaluations. And so I've relied on this gentleman for a very long time. And those of you who know him know that he's very focused. He doesn't get up in the middle of a lot of activity, but he's very thorough. And when he speaks, it's accurate, and not one time, my history, and I've been here for 50 years now, and worked with him for his entire 25 years, on and off. Doesn't matter what it is. And I've gone through some, when we became 100% employee owned, I needed a thorough evaluation of the meaning of that, and the acquisition of the stock, and doing all of that in terms of the financial impact it might have on this company, and the obligations we were committing ourselves to, or making a $25 million bet on a solar farm, or whatever. Doesn't matter. And it's not just one or two or three activities. You get to see me a lot coming through your door, asking for you to help assess the situation, evaluate the situation, so that we don't have a hiccup, and that we accurately can project the commitment we're making, the financial commitment we're making, regardless of what the circumstances are. And I've had that privilege to work with Rick, and I can't say enough about how easy it is for me to have made some decisions that would have been critical if there had been an error or a mistake. And you know, he's one of those backroom guys, and doesn't make a lot of noise, but I'll tell you, it's been a pleasure of working with him for 25 years now, and I know that I don't just speak for myself, but for others in this room that have worked with Rick over his tenure in this company. And Rick, thank you for your 25 years of service. I've got to tell you that, and I can say this, 40 years seems like a long time for folks. It isn't really that bad. And I can say that. But Brian's been here for 40 years, and he's worked in our engineering group, and more specifically, over time, got very involved in representing this company and interacting with a variety of suppliers and subcontractors. And doing it in a way that those entities, those companies are respectful of our company. That when we make a commitment, we keep it. And that when somebody's representing us, the information they get is accurate. We're not trying to sell anything. We're trying to buy their services and their support. But that relationship is built on trust. And over time, it just builds. And Brian's been able to do that with a variety of folks that we depend on to support us as subcontractors and suppliers, and also at the same time to meet other requirements that are included in our contracts with MVP and all of those things that are very complex and very complicated, much more complicated than many of us know, but it's got to be right. And and he's done that, and he's done it well. But I need to share with you, after 40 years, Brian's gonna retire, and he's gonna move up to his place near Sugarloaf and enjoy his skiing and be careful of that motorcycle. I did ask you, and you have.
I am.
Yeah, and so you're gonna be able to do that. But there's another special part of a relationship that this gentleman had with another one of our team members who's now deceased, and that's Brian. So, and I'm gonna say this, and it's not meant to be in any way morbid, but respectful. Respectful of the relationship you had with Brian. I mean, Bill, I'm sorry. And the relationship you had.
Yeah.
He was a teacher,
Yes.
a mentor,
Yes.
a friend, a coach, and one hell of a lot of fun.
He was a lot.
And
We got in trouble sometimes.
I'm very well aware of that. But the facts are, Bill Holmes would be extremely proud of you. Okay? Because he had a lot of spirit, he was a great coach, and yeah, he did have a little fun. And we loved him,
Absolutely.
just like we loved you.
He was my brother.
Congratulations. I've had the privilege of working with this gentleman too. And I gotta tell you about a project most of you don't even know about. That we are on the cusp of building, how many times? 3, 4, 5. How many times? Yeah, we're on 18 years.
Still coming, still next year.
12 years. And we were working in a military facility upstate New York, where the military facility had been closed down for a long period of time, in a very remote area when you really start to think about it. Because most people think of New York as a metropolitan area, but upstate New York resembles a lot of Maine. The facility was even bigger than the one that we have up in northern Maine. And these people, individuals, coupled with the state of New York, were going to build a facility to maintain and rebuild large aircraft, big aircraft, not military, but aircraft for the entire industry, 737s on up, 727, all of it. And it was a facility that was quite unique in that it was automated. It was an automated facility where they had technology that was separated for every single type of aircraft, where the aircraft goes in this very large hangar. And all of this gear and equipment comes right out of the wall, and it picks the aircraft up so they can disassemble it in pieces. And all the parts and the pieces were in warehouses that abutted or a part of this main structure. And with a lot, the technology itself was very complicated. As a matter of fact, we were gonna manufacture all these steel components, which were very significant. And again, it was automated, so it was a lot of technology involved. And we worked on that for 10 or 12 years. And we came pretty close 3 or 4 times. It never got built. Never got built. It would have been, globally, it would have been a one-of-a-kind facility in this country. And who knows, it could, it's still a little bit alive. And Frank, don't worry, you're not gonna have to estimate anymore, with it for a while, but we're still in contact with them. And the best thing of all, regardless of when it happens, this gentleman's gonna come back. And build it, and he's gonna lead the building of that facility, and it's kind of a cool, it's really a cool project, and it would be a lot of fun to build, a lot of challenge, not easy, a lot of challenge, but the one thing that has always impressed me was when we interacted with these designers, and some of them from Europe and other places, and this gentleman would represent our company, backed up with a team, and they were always surprised, in some cases astonished about the competency level of our team, the competency of the way we, and the respect with which we interacted with them and communicated with them. They were very surprised. There was no pushback. We created a team that supported what they were trying to accomplish. And some of you know that from time to time, I might hear a complaint from somebody that wants to pick a bone with us or something, but in that particular case, and in the case of any project that you're associated with, not one complaint, only people supporting you and our company and our team. And when I say that they had respect for you, I want you to know that the people in this company have tremendous respect for you and the contributions that you've made to this company during your tenure here.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is my schedule, not yours today. Okay? I gotta tell you a little bit about Red. Okay, I gotta talk. I remember to this day the specific time, place, and exactly the first thing that you said to me when I met you for the first time. Okay, now you tell me if this is true or not. Okay, number one, the location, I believe, was Niantic in Connecticut. Is that about right?
Somewhere close.
Yeah. Okay. And the first thing you said when you pointed your finger at me, now just think about this. He was a carpenter. Working on a project.
Well, anyway.
First thing he said to me, pointed a finger at me and said, "I want your job and I'm gonna have it." You got it all right?
Yeah.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe you started at Madison, you were working over there as a carpenter.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Geez. Oh, thank you, God. It wasn't written down either. So we have had a number of opportunities to interact with one another over the years, and on a variety of projects. And there's one project where we were dealing with a very challenging client and Cushman. And it was one of the significant major building projects that we've ever done. And it was for the hospital up in Bangor. It's a 152,000 square foot office building, and it was state of the art, very complicated project. And one day, I got a phone call from a guy by the name of Norm Ledwin, who ran that hospital up there. And he said, "Will you come up here and visit with me?" And I said, "Sure, I want to come up." And he and Red had similar personalities, and he's a very direct gentleman. And he said, "Listen, I don't have any money. I need a building because I'm paying $15 a square foot for 10 broken down buildings throughout the city of Bangor, and I want to build an office building. And I want it big enough for all of these people to work in. I want you to design the building, I want you to build the building, and I want you to own the building and finance it. Understood?" And that's how direct he is. It was that short a conversation. I said, "Norm, I don't really understand what this is all about." And he said, "You understand English? I want this built, and I want it now. And I'll pay you back. You pay me. And now, by the way," he said, "I don't want to pay any more than $12.50 a square foot." And I'm saying, 152,000, $12. And so, we shook hands. I said, "We'll get it done, consider it done." We go out and we hire an architect, we get things coming, and Red gets selected. He's the man, he's the man. So we got a project going, and it's tough. We had some challenges on this project. We were in the ground, we're going faster than the architect, a lot of details. And you gotta remember, Norm Ledwin, somebody's gonna die if we don't meet the schedule. And so, he's nervous. We got an architect that's feeding us drawings and information. We gotta build it. And guess what? The project is going. We're on fire. We're moving ahead. Everything's going great. And this is a high maintenance individual. So typically it wouldn't happen with me, but at least every 2 weeks I gotta go meet with this guy. And by this time, Red and he got to be pals. He liked Red. And Red's managing the site, and he's doing a terrific job. Until the building's done. It's moving forward. And he calls me up on a Saturday and he says, "You gotta get up here." Is there a problem? Yes, there's a problem, and you gotta get up here, and you gotta get up here now. So Saturday morning, up to the hospital. And there he is, he's waiting for me, and I'm proud of this building. It's still there. Some of you have seen it. It's called the Chinkat building. And get up there, and I said, "What's the problem?" I said, "Jesus, looks great. Parking lot looks good, the building looks good, everything." I said, "You come with me. We'll go up to the 3rd floor. You see this? You see this damn color? I specifically said I wanted a different color, and I told Red what that color was, and look at it, I got purple walls." And he's mad. So I got my hands on Red. Red like this. Okay. We'll tell the rest of the story.
No, go ahead.
So Norm Ledwin's wife was a peach. She was a wonderful lady. And in the meantime, we're finishing up this building. She has a one-on-one with the boss here, right? And she said, "That's a terrible color. This is what it ought to be, or whatever." And that's how purple got to be purple.
Well, Norm wanted to change, and I called her up and said, who chooses the colors in your house? And she said, I do. I said, can you come up here? Because don't forget, you left out another part of the story. You promised to take 4 months off the schedule, remember that?
How many months did we take off the schedule?
4 months.
What's wrong with that? And you know what? I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up. Because what does that say? We had a very challenging client. We had a very difficult project. By the way, Rick helped us financially analyze that transaction, by the way, to own the building. They have now bought the building from us, and where we owned it, and we did all right financially, and life is good. So we talk about complexity, and we talk about a project that was a challenge. And as we've grown, Red has grown. And he's the man when it comes to win. He's the win man in this company today. And he's built those projects for us. And one of the most complex projects that we've ever built, in particular, a wind project in Pennsylvania. And I want you to know, when you have time here, just look at that site and look at the complexity, look at the terrain, look at how challenging that project is. The most difficult encounter we've ever had. And guess what? 100% as of this week. Andy, what day?
Well, they're debating with me, but I say yes.
Again.
It's gonna be yesterday.
Yesterday we walked away from that project and we were done. Done. And I gotta tell you, what that did is prove not only what a capable leader Red is, in the process of doing a number of projects now, he's always left a project where he's educated and trained and supported and coached a new leader for this company to take over where he left off. And that is the case. And I'm gonna let you introduce that young man.
Yeah, good, right.
And then understand, there's more to this game. There's more to this game than just dealing with complexity. And it's not just about one person, it's about all of us. All of us. And we saw that again over the last 2 years for this particular project. And you stood up to it. It was impossible. And you proved it wasn't impossible. And so not only have you been able to succeed in accomplishing that major task, but again, you built a team. And so you can talk about and introduce that group of people.